A warm welcome to all my students. Today we will continue with India's relationship with other countries. In this lesson, we have learnt about the relation between India and China, relation between India and Pakistan. And today we will be learning about relationship with India and Russia, a relationship between India and USA. Before starting with relationship between India and Russia, first we will try to recollect what we have learned about India and China. As I told you in the previous session, China is a big country which borders India. The relationship India and China goes back to Mesopotamian and Sindhu River civilization. And I've told you, seeing this picture, you will be able to recognize the point what you have to write about India and China. So see the first picture, it is regarding Buddhism. So the first point will be, Buddhism originated in India, has founded a wide acceptance in China. And the second point was regarding the Silk trade. The Silk trade between China and India is discovered in Kautilya Arthashastra. The next, we had developed a friendly relation with China and we had signed an agreement. And that agreement was Panchashila Principle. After the emergence of India and China as a two sovereign republic, their mutual relationships were guided by Panchashila Principle. The next, seeing these slides, you have to write the next point. That is regarding the relation between India and China, where a relation had some disturbance. That is, a war broke out between India and China in the year 1962 due to Tibetan crisis. And the next one is, after the war, the next problem what we have with the China is, border dispute arose and these disputes still remain unresolved. Even today, China claims that Arunachal Pradesh belongs to it. Next, we have a friendly relation with China and regarding with the trade, a bilateral relation with China, and not only that, we also had entered into an agreement in the BRIC. India and BRIC in the year 2015, a group of countries had been established to strengthen our position with China. So here you can see that B stands for Brazil, R for Russia, I for India, C for China and S for South Africa. So these are the points what you have to remember, the relation between India and China. The next one, we will learn the relation between India and Pakistan. Today, India and Pakistan are the neighboring country, but before 1947, Pakistan was a part of India. See the map, you can see that Pakistan was a part of India before 1947. After Indian Independence Act was implemented in the year 1947, a partition took place between India and Pakistan. So the present map of India, you can see towards the right side where India has been partitioned from Pakistan. That is after 1947. Soon after independence, we had a foreign relation with Pakistan. But still, we have many problems with Pakistan. So we will discuss about those in the next slide. So you can see what are the major problem we have with Pakistan. That is Jammu and Kashmir issue, terrorism and water issue. These are the problems what we have with the Pakistan. In the previous session I have explained detailedly about these things. Now only we are trying to recollect what are the points we have to write about India and Pakistan relationship. Both the country have fought 3 wars, and in the 3 wars we have won. And after having war also we had entered with Pakistan in many agreements like Tashkent Agreement, Shimla Agreement, Agra Conference, Lahore Bus Yatra. So these are the agreement we had entered with Pakistan, but this did not benefit us lot. And all these, we were not benefited because Pakistan, in its attack, they had attacked Indian Parliament House, Mumbai attack and Pathankot attack in 2016. So these were the reason why these agreements did not fetch us much benefit. And now we will start with India and Russia. How was our relation between India and Russia? We will learn it. Now, see the map properly, children. You will know where Russia is located. Orange color, the color what you see in the map is Russia. The green in color is India. And the other side, you will see the flag of India and Russian flag. India has a cordial relationship with Russia. It had a similar relationship with United Socialist Soviet Russia also. Even though India followed non-aligned policy, it had a good relationship with Russia in the field of economics, politics and other areas. USSR had opposed China's invasion of India in 1962. During the Goa liberation in 1961, USSR had supported India at UNO. USSR had supported the Tashkent Agreement between India and Pakistan in 1966. Children, with India and Russia had a very good relation. We had a friendly relation with Russia. When United Socialist Soviet Russia, that means when Russia was completely integrated, that is, we call it United Socialist Soviet Russia. I have already explained about non-aligned policy. After the Second World War, India adopted non-aligned policy. And this policy was introduced by Nehru. After the Second World War, the world was divided into 2 blocks. One block, democratic country, that was supported by USA. The other block, communist, which was supported by Russia. India decided not to join with these 2 countries and started its own foreign policy, and that was non-aligned policy. Though we did not join with Russia and we started our own policy, non-aligned policy, Russia still supported India in economic field, politics as well as in other areas. Russia did not bother that we did not join with them. Still, Russia came forward and supported India. And the most important, when China invaded India in the year 1962, that time also Russia supported India. Remember, Russia is a communist country and even China is a communist country. Though China being a communist country, Russia did not support China, it supported India in the invasion of China in the year 1962. And next, one more friendly relationship where Russia showed towards India was during 1961. Though India got independent in the year 1947, Goa was still under the control of Portuguese. Remember, India got independent in the year 1947, but Goa was under the control of Portuguese. So we had a fought against Portuguese in the year 1961, and it was supported by Russia. Russia supported us in liberation of Goa in the year 1961. And Russia always supported India in the UNO. And next one, USSR had supported us in Tashkent Agreement between India and Pakistan in the year 1966. That is, Russia was a mediator in the Tashkent Agreement in the year 1966. Remember, first point is India and Russia has a very good relationship between each other. Second point. Second point when you explain, remember you have to explain about non-aligned policy. Though India adopted non-aligned policy, Russia maintained a very good relation with India. And Russia supported us in the field of economic, politics and other areas. And third point, you have to explain about China. China invasion of India in the year 1962. You can also explain here regarding why did China invade India in the year 1962. You can say about the Tibetan crisis. And the next one is, fourth point will be regarding Goa liberation in the year 1961. Though India got independent in the year 1947, Goa was under the control of Portuguese. Russia supported us to liberate Goa from Portuguese in the year 1961. And the next one is, Russia always supported us in UNO. And Russia also supported us when we entered an agreement with Pakistan, and that agreement was Tashkent Agreement in the year 1966. So remember children, these are the points you have to remember. First you have to write a friendly relation between India and China. Next one is non-aligned policy. After explaining about the non-aligned policy, you will write about China invasion of India in the year 1962. Next one, Goa liberation in 1961, and after that UNO. And the next point is Tashkent Agreement between India and Pakistan in the year 1966. So these are the points what you have to write about India and Russia. The next is, we also had signed an agreement with Russia. And that agreement was 20 years of peace and cooperation. It was signed in the year 1971. USSR had supported for the establishment of Bhilai and Bokaro steel plant. India has taken a major support from Russia to improve its industry and technology. And Russia has always supported India for achieving a permanent seat in UN Security Council. Now, first point, remember, in the year 1971, India and Russia had signed an agreement, and that agreement was 20 years of peace and cooperation. Remember, 1971, India and Russia had signed the agreement. What is the name of that agreement? 20 years peace and cooperation. And next one, Russia supported us to establish a steel plant in two places in India. Tell me which are those two places? Bhilai and Bokaro. Remember, this will be asked in multiple choice questions. So remember, Bhilai and Bokaro steel plant. And next one, not only that, Russia came forward and supported India in establishing industries and developing technology in India. And not only that, Russia is one of the major countries which supports India in achieving a permanent seat in UN Security Council. Now let me tell you about UN Security Council. UN Security Council, we have totally 15 members. In that 5 members are permanent and remaining 10 are non-permanent members. And the 5 permanent members are Russia, USA, China, Britain and France. So Russia wants that India also to be one of the permanent member in Security Council. So remember children, India is trying its effort to be one of the permanent member in UN Security Council. So remember, in the Russia and India's relation, you have to add up these points also. First point, 1971, that is agreement which was signed between India and Russia, and the agreement was 20 years of peace and cooperation. And next one, establishment of steel plant in 2 places, Bhilai and Bokaro. And you have to remember about permanent seat. Now seeing these pictures will help you to write the points regarding India and Russia relationship. The first one is Tashkent Declaration. So that was signed between India and Pakistan in the year 1966. And next one is Goa Liberation, where Russia supported us fighting against the Portuguese, and we were able to get liberation for Goa in the year 1961. And when China invaded India in the year 1962, Russia supported India. And the next one is a friendly relation between India and Russia. So remember here I have explained about 4 points. In this picture, first picture is regarding which one children? Tashkent Agreement. And that was signed between whom? India and Pakistan. And which year it was? 1966. Next, second slide, it's regarding Goa Liberation. Goa Liberation in the year 1961. And see the third slide, where 1962 India-China war. Who supported us in that war? Russia. About that you have to explain. And next one, fourth picture, where we have a friendly relationship with Russia. That is, you have to mention in the field of industry, technology, and they supported us financially. All that has to be mentioned in this. Next, we will learn about India and USA. First, observe the map children here. You can see orange in color, that is India. The other side towards North America. Look at North America, and I mentioned which part is United States. The central part of North America is United States. And the other side, towards your left side, you can see the flag here. USA flag and India flag here. Have you observed children now? So you know where is United States located and the flag color of USA and India. India and USA are democratic countries and are also big countries. In the present international scenario, both India and USA have a major role to play. The relationship between the country have found a major shifts ever since 1947. During the bipolar world of Cold War era, India had maintained equal distance between Russia and USA with non-alignment policy. USA had supported lot to India's 5-year plan. USA has extended its support during Indo-China War of 1962. The first point about India and USA you have to remember is India and USA are two big democratic countries in the world. This is the first point you have to remember, children. India as well as USA are a democratic countries. And the next one is you have to remember how was the relation between India and USA. So we will start learning during the Second World War, that is bipolar world of Cold War. That is after the Second World War, the world was divided into two blocks. We call it as bipolar world of Cold War era. That is after Second World War. So as I told you in the previous slide also that India did not join with Russia nor it joined with USA. It decided to adopt its own policy, and that policy was non-alignment policy. Though we adopted non-alignment policy, USA maintained a friendly relationship with India. You can see that USA has supported us during 5-year plan, that is financially supported us during this 5-year plan. And next one is when we had a war with China in the year 1962, USA supported us during that time also. So remember here you have to remember 3 points. One is India and USA are democratic countries. And next one is you have to explain about non-alignment policy. That you have to start from bipolar world, that is after the Second World War. You have to explain about non-alignment policy. And next one is 5-year plan. Remember 5-year plan we had adopted from Russia. It was Russia who started this 5-year plan and it was successful in overcoming the economic depression which took place in the year 1930. So we adopted the same plan from Russia and we implemented in our country in the year 1951. After the independence, we adopted a program, and that was 5-year plan. It was started in the year 1951 and India was successful after that. So if you see in the year 1947 onwards, India was called as underdeveloped country. But once we adopted the 5-year plan and we had developed industry, technology, science, space, all these we had developed. Due to that, now India is called as developing country, and that all happened because of 5-year plan. So USA supported us in the 5-year plan by giving financial aid to us. And next one is, remember, when there was a Tibetan crisis, India supported Tibet, not China. Due to that, we had a war with China in the year 1962. And that it was supported by, India was supported by Russia as well as USA. Is that clear, children? So these are the points you have to remember. Democratic country, non-aligned policy, 5-year plan, Indo-China war in the year 1962. And next one is we will talk about India and China in connection with Pakistan war, when we had a war with Pakistan. So now we will start learning about that. But later the political leaders of USA extended their support to Pakistan during the war between India and Pakistan. Many times the foreign policy of USA has been anti-Indian and pro-Pakistan. Interestingly, both India and USA had shared interest in controlling terrorism. India enjoys a better relation with USA in the field of foreign trade, science and technology, space science, education and other area of mutual interest. So after we have learned the previous 3 points you have to remember: democratic, non-alignment, India and China war. Now we will explain about India and Pakistan war. India and Pakistan had fought 3 wars, and in all the 3 wars, India had won the battle. The most important, Pakistan was supported by USA. Whenever there is a discussion between India and Pakistan, always USA had supported Pakistan only, not India. Remember this. So when we are signing a foreign policy between India and Pakistan, at that time also USA has supported Pakistan, not India. So that is the word it is mentioned here, anti-India. So USA has been against India and for Pakistan, supported Pakistan. So remember this, children. Whenever there is a discussion between India and Pakistan, or it may be an agreement, we are signing a policy or entered into any sort of agreement, it is always USA that supported Pakistan, not India. So that is why you have to remember this word, anti-India and pro-Pakistan. That means USA was against India and was for Pakistan. Is that clear, children? And next one is, which brought India and USA together is terrorism. All of you remember, USA was attacked by the terrorism through a Boeing flight in the year 2001, which had a great setback for USA. So from that time onwards, USA was against terrorism. So whenever India spoke about terrorism in the UNO, it was USA who had come forward and supported India. So whenever there is a discussion regarding terrorism, USA always supported India. And next one is, we had a very good relation with USA in the field of foreign trade, science and technology, space science, education and other areas also. So remember, in the second slide of India and USA, you have to remember, you have to explain about Pakistan and India. How is the relation between India and Pakistan in connection with USA. And next one is, always India was supported by USA regarding terrorism and also helping us in other field like foreign trade, science and technology, space science, education. The next one is, when we are talking in UNO regarding strengthening the global peace, USA has come forward and supported India. It tried to strengthen our power in UNO. And the most important, this is the important one, remember, USA has bi-party system, whereas in India we have multi-party system. India keeps observing the policy shifting in 2 parties of USA, Democratic and Republic parties, adjust its policies in accordance to it. That means, remember, India have multi-party system, whereas USA have bi-party system. That means they have only 2 parties in USA, that is Democratic and Republican, whereas India has multi-party system. Example, Congress, BJP, JD, these are the different parties we have. So India has a multi-party system, whereas USA has bi-party system, and that is Democratic and Republican party. So whichever party is coming to power, India will change its policy according to that. If its Democratic party is coming to the power, our policy will change according to it. Suppose Republican Party had come to the power, we will change our policy according to that. So remember, it depends on a party which is coming in USA. Our policy will change. So these are the two things you have to remember. Democratic and Republican Party, they have a bi-party in USA. According to that, our policy also changed with USA. Now observe these pictures, children, and these pictures will help you. What are the important points to explain between the relationship between India and China? Sorry, India and USA. So first one, you will explain the most important point. India and USA are two democratic countries, the big countries. Next, you will explain about non-aligned movement. And India supporting us in the 5-year plan. Next one is when China invaded India in the year 1962, USA supported India. And next one is regarding Pakistan, India and Pakistan, that is we had a 3 war with the Pakistan and all the 3 war India won. At that time USA supported Pakistan, not India. So remember, I told you a word has to be remembered, that is anti-India and pro-Pakistan. That means USA was against India and supported for Pakistan. So these are the important points which you have to remember about USA. The next, India not only have a relation with its neighboring country, but also with other countries like USA and Russia, and we maintain a cordial relation with other neighboring countries like Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Nepal, Maldives, Afghanistan, Indonesia and other countries. Almost we have a friendly relation with every country in the world. Now I will start with the assignment, children. And this time in assignment you have 2 questions where you have to write about India and USA are 2 democratic countries. Explain the mutual cooperation that exists between both the countries. So here you will explain about India and USA, a democratic country. And next one is you have to mention after 1947 India adopted non-alignment. Still, USA supported India in the 5-year plan in Indo-China War in the year 1962. And you will also write they had supported us in the field of foreign trade, science, technology, space science, education and other areas. The USA also tried to strengthen our position in UNO and maintenance of global peace. And the 2, India and USA, were brought together whenever we talk about the topic terrorism. So these are the points you have to write when they ask you the question regarding India and USA's. The next one is explain the relation between India and Russia. India and Russia has a cordial relationship between each other. And next one is, it has supported us during the invasion of China in the year 1962, Goa Liberation 1961, Tashkent Agreement between India and Pakistan in the year 1966. And we also have signed a peace treaty with USSR, that is 20-year peace treaty and cooperation, and USA supported us in establishing a steel plant in Bhilai and Bokaro. So these are the points what you have to write regarding India and Russia, and the most important regarding permanent seat in UNO. So these are the points what you will write to children. And remember one more thing, there are many mistakes in your textbook. Those spellings have been corrected in these slides. So check those and correct it in your textbook. Is that clear, children? Thank you. We will meet in the next session. Thank you.